Hey guys, Maurice here. So I'd like to apologize for the quality of the video. I'm using my laptop. I just have a bad luck with phones. Actually, this last phone I gave mine away because it got me in so much trouble. Like I don't know what it is about me that I just can't get to stop getting into trouble. But anyway, I digress. Today I want to review the SZCO World War II Marine knife, which is booyah! That one. Okay, now there's two variations of this knife, right? Oh, and this, thanks to Stapleton's Great Adventure, aka adventuregear.ca, for this beautiful K-bar that I received from them a few days ago. I love K-bar. Like it's just so much historical significance behind it, and I really love K-bar. So, and out of respect too for the people that fought, for the men and women that fought and died, bled for the very freedoms that we have. It's that kind of respect. So I really don't like when people knock K-bar because it was, well, yeah, it's not designed to chop a goddamn daggone tree, So, give your head a shake, right? Anyhow, so if you compare the two, the SZCO with the K-bar, they're almost identical. Now I've seen a lot of people complain. I paid $30 total. Actually no, 29, almost $30 on Amazon. I've seen some people complain that the handle has a varnished look to it. Well, if you read it, it says World War II Marine Combat Knife. So it's like if you were to take a K-bar from that era, leave it in the box, let it age through the years, you would have that shiny handle look to it, right? Like it's a no-brainer, right? If you don't like the varnished look, then go with the SZCO Marine Combat Knife, not the World War II, because this one's supposed to be a replica of a K-bar that was used in World War II. It's supposed to have the antique look, the antiquated look. So anyway, I digress. Also, that version has serrations. If you don't like those ones, then go and get the M-Tech, or better yet, a better one that I know, a knockoff, is the Sheffield Combat Knife, which looks identical to this one but without the varnish, and it's made in 420. I'm pretty sure this is 440, because 420 I'm pretty quick at sharpening 420, but this one I think this one is it's hard to tell with the heat treat, right? Like, you got a heat treat on a knife, it's hard to tell sometimes, like if it's 440 or 420, 420C, 420, 440C. But anyway, I digress. So anyway, I have some light usage on this knife, and it's been good. The only thing that I don't like about the SZCO knife is that they're all different. They're all handcrafted, so you might get a dud, you might get a nice one. You might get a dud, you might get a nice one. That said, mine is pretty decent. Even with use, I did some batoning, no rattles, no nothing, everything's tight. I love the polished handle look. If you want that on a K-bar, I suggest you get a leather varnish, right, and work it into the handle, and you'll get like a shiny. I like the shiny handle. I love it. I don't know why, but I love that look. I don't know why, and that's another reason why I got this. So but yeah. So let me look at my K-bar here. This is my K-bar. There are many like it, but this one is mine. No, I'm just joking. So yeah, this is my K-bar here, and this is the SZCO. Notice how they're almost identical. Ricasso's a little higher on this one. Oh, on the K-bar, it has like a false edge, and I've sharpened these before on other ones that I've had and was able to flip them. But K-bars are expensive here in Canada. I paid through Stapleton 130 plus tax would be about $156 total. So if I go to Cabela's and buy the same knife, it would cost me $160 plus tax, right? So if you want a K-bar and you got the money for it, then I highly suggest go to Stapleton's Great Adventure or adventuregear.com or .ca or whatever, right? So just check those guys out. They got a lot of selection and but they always sell out because they're pretty low prices, great deals on knives. So this is my K-bar that I got to them. Beautiful, razor, scary sharp, and SZCO. It comes in this box called. They slap a sticker on it, right? Basically, what they do is they actually take their time to put at least somewhat decent edge on there, and spend some time on the sheath. Sheath is decent, right? Unstamped leather, smells like leather, tastes like leather. So they put their time on it, and then it's not an elite brand of SZCO or a different brand. It just means that they took their time to sharpen the damn thing. Is all it means. Is all. So that said, I put my touch on it, and I got it very sharp. It's so deceptively sharp. It's insane. Like, I'm gonna use a piece of paper. Like, look at that. Oops. See that? That's pretty sharp. And it's pretty easy to sharpen. This is the K-bar. Yeah, it's scary sharp, my K-bar, man. You could shave with this bad boy. I love this thing. I always carry this thing with me everywhere. It's my go-to knife, and I used to carry the Ontarios and stuff, but Ontario's gotten pretty deceptive. Like they're switching up the steels. And as up until about a year ago, a year and a half ago, they changed the steel on the Rat 7 from 1095 to 1075, just like they did with their Spec Plus series back in 2015. They just stopped making them in 1095 and started producing them in 1075. In all honesty, I don't like 1075. I prefer 1095. So that said, my brand is K-bar. I love the K-bar. So, but yeah, so I digress. So anyway, if you guys, if there's something you want to give someone this, or even if you just want the sheath and feel that, because I know that some people I know they feel like they're not worthy to carry, but I think it's an honor, especially me, U.S. Army. I'm not a soldier. Well, I'm a soldier in God's army, but I'm not a soldier in like the government army. You heard? Okay, so that said, you could either buy it just for the sheath, and it comes with a knife. So basically, you're paying 20, 30 bucks for the knife anyhow. So yeah, so it's a good knife. I like it, and it's decently sharp, and yeah, it's got the same specs, everything like 7-inch blade. Uh, Look at the handle. The only thing is, if you know your K-bars, you could tell right away which one's a fake and which one is the real deal, right? So anyway, and yeah, I didn't mean to point the finger at you guys. So yeah, except the only thing noticeable is the butt cap on this is different than the K-bar. So yeah, the guard is thick. It's not thin like say the K-bar one. It's a thick guard. It's pretty good actually. Um, yeah, pretty deep blood groove. Um, yeah, and it has no false edge, so it's a straight out clip point Bowie style blade. It is, yeah, it's a hollow grind. It's a hollow grind, just like the K bar. But yeah, because the K bar isn't K bar. No, the K bar is more of a saber grind. Yeah, okay. But this is more like saber slash going into the hollow grind. I can feel it curving. So it is a hollow grind, just to let you guys know. But for 30 bucks, this is a good knife. Like, I like it. Looks antiquated, ain't it? And I'm going to get the varnish for the K-bar, and I'm going to polish up the blade. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, hit me up. I'll answer them. Peace.